I didn't see you there. So you want to learn about media law in South Africa? We better get started. Media law is quite different in South Africa than it is in the States. While we are going to be covering the same three topics, data privacy, surveillance, copyright, and defamation, there's quite a lot that differs between the two. We want to make sure that we cover all the important aspects in these topics so we can protect you as a journalist, our company, and prevent anything bad happening. So let's get started. Our first topic today is data privacy and surveillance. Data privacy and surveillance is important to you as a journalist because when you have to go to South Africa, whether it be to be covering a story, starting a documentary, or going on your own terms, you still are a journalist everywhere you go. And different things are protected in South Africa versus they are in the States. In our training module, we will cover the differences, the law where data privacy and protection and security come from, how they differ from the States, what is protected, what is not, and really just kind of go into detail about how they differ and what you need to know in order to protect yourself as a journalist, protect the truth, and to protect the company. After data privacy and surveillance, we will go into copyright. Copyright is extremely important as a journalist. I cannot stress it enough how important it is to know the laws of copyright wherever you are traveling to, whether it be for leisure or whether it be for work purposes. Copyright wants to make sure that you don't take someone else's work without proper attribution and potentially getting sued or in trouble for it. With this, I mean, if you want to use music for a video you have to produce for the company, you have to make sure it's either public domain or you get proper attribution from the author and permission to use it. In South Africa, the legality and the time span of copyright laws are a little bit different than the United States. While we'll focus on where the law came from, we'll also focus on the time span of that. After focusing on copyright, we will then go into defamation. Defamation is also extremely important because it is saying something wrongful or incorrect about someone that could ruin their reputation. As a journalist, this is extremely important because a lot of things are falsely printed or falsely published about people, which can lead to defamation lawsuits, which we want to prevent, especially in another country in which we are traveling to report. So in doing this, we will touch on what defamation is, where it comes from, how you can go about combating a defamation lawsuit if you're ever caught in one, and some example cases of how cases like that have been decided in South Africa. So go ahead, read at your own pace, and go save the Fourth Estate.